Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Round 9. And if you'd like to post your take on today's sketch on Instagram, it's hashtag 30DSCBL9. And also there's the Facebook group too. And this is a sketch for today, and it's super cute and has quite a few photos, and I'm going to have even more. And it is also from Page Maps. I am showing the handful of photos that I have and also the borders that I plan on using. I did go ahead and fussy cut around the scallops. I am not going to use those sequins. I thought I'd pick and choose from them, but I'm not going to use any of them. And that paper right there, the peach colored one, it wasn't quite big enough. I did cut an inch off the top part, but it wasn't wide enough. So I will be cutting it and stretching it and making it a little bit wider. It does have matting underneath the one in the sketch, so I put the brown matting and then went ahead and matted my photos in it too. The ones in the sketch aren't matted, but I like my photos matted. I started to put that border on there and decided I needed something else. It wasn't showing up that good, and I tried to tell myself that the stitches would be enough, and then once I laid it up there against it, I decided no, I had to have something else. So I did put the brown on there, and I liked that a whole lot better. The pink border, it is from, and the polka dots, it's from Echo Park Bundle of Joy. And then the other papers and stickers and stuff that I'm going to be using is from Rustic Wedding, I believe is it's called. I believe that's what it's called. It matches some of the colors in that polka dot, and I was wanting something that was more on the solid side, so I picked out some tone on tone that matched it better. And here's where I had to go ahead and put my title on there. I am not going to have my title in the same place as it is on the sketch because it was a little long to put there. And I thought, well, I can put it over there on the edge, but I needed to know how much space I needed to have. So before I could cut my paper apart, I had to go ahead and put my title on there. And my title is, The Memories in the Making, meaning this is a baby shower. I didn't tell y'all it's a baby shower. And so the baby in the making, so the memories in the making. I'd seen that once on somebody's layout. They didn't have the O on there. I added that, but I did copy the title from somebody else's layout. And it's been a while since I've seen it. So I cannot tell you whose it was that I saw it on. I am using that's a We Are Memory Keepers mat, and it come like in a kit from HSN one time. And it has been well used and well loved. So if you get a good look at it, it has got a lot of holes already in it. And so I put my holes in and I'm doing a back stitch. And the thread I picked, it's more of the peach colors than the pink. There is some pink dots on there, but then there's also kind of like a peachy color. And I am using some pink on here, but I'm mostly using the peachy color. That those dots had a lot to choose from. I even had the brown, and I think I'm going to go with the brown. So yeah, that's why the brown's on here. The shower was owls, so they did have some brown on it. So I thought that'd be pretty good. This is going to go on my sister's album, which I started forever ago. Seriously, a long time ago, and I have never finished it. Well, I have made her a few albums. This one I just haven't finished. And to get her photo on here and get one that was halfway decent because she seemed to be making a face or something or had her eyes closed. That's fairly often. I had to have other people on there. And so I will take one photo off and not use it because it's my niece and she's in another photo. And I decided that I could do without her being in there twice because it just wasn't working out the way I wanted. And I wanted the picture of my niece opening my sister's gift. She made a baby Afghan for her, and it's her holding it up. And of course, it's pink because, baby girl Isabel. And I wanted that photo on there. And then, of course, the one of my sister, which is not a very good picture still. She looks pretty small in the photo because there's other people in the photo too. But the one that I've got extra matting on is my niece, the one that is expecting Isabel. And um, next to her is her mom on the left, and on the right is her grandma. So I wanted those three right there together because that's 4 generations, even though you really can't see Isabella. But yeah, I put those there and had them across the center for that reason. Anyway, that's why I have more photos than the original layout and had to put my title over its side. I might have been able to use smaller alphas and put it in a little square, but I like the way it worked out. I used one of my doily dies for this bottom right hand corner and my old Stampin' Up! Heart punch. And then the rest, I think everything else on here besides the hearts that I will punch 2 more out are from the sticker book right there. And I did go ahead and pick them out ahead of time. I didn't use all the ones that I picked out. Some I changed my mind on by the time I got ready to do the layout. But they're so thin, I like to go ahead and put them on cardstock and then fussy cut them out just to make them firmer on there. They seem to take the shape of whatever's underneath them, and I do love to layer. So it works out for me to just go ahead and layer them on the cardstock to start with. This little sticker says bless, so I'm putting it on that one heart, and I'm going to go ahead and add a little flower with it. The one in the cluster in the center, it just says photos. And I don't think anything else says anything else. I have the bags of gifts, and that's it. Not a whole lot to this layout other than the stitching. Now, that took me a little while. But, and then I covered way too much of it up. I should have just went ahead and put the photos down and then stitched, which I tell myself to do all the time. But then I go ahead and stitch ahead of time anyway. Sometimes I can kind of guess where the stitch is going to be, especially if it's a circle. But when it's something like this, I hadn't made up my mind exactly how they were going to lay since there was more of them. I just had to go with the flow and go ahead and stitches to start with. And like I said, I changed my mind about the sequins and I'm using enamel dots instead. But I want to mention that down there below are the links to everybody else that are doing the hop. Not everybody's doing it on every single day. Some of them are, though. But all their links will be down there so you can check them out and see who is doing it today. And yeah, that's it. That's my layout, multi-photo layout. And yeah, there was more people there, but I only put the ones on here that was our side of the family that I knew or weren't from high school. When I did my niece's album, though, everybody made it on the layouts. Well, there was several. I think 1 2-page layout that had everybody on it, and then some single ones. But yeah, everybody made it on there then. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But I hope y'all have a happy, scrappy week. Have fun on the hop. So much inspiration down there. Awesome scrappers. Bye.